Jedi.
Hey guys, MSC Studios here, and today I have the Last Jedi showcase. So excited to show you guys all these figures. So we got Snoke, Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma, 3 of Snoke's guards, General Hux, and then the Stormtrooper, and then BB-9E. So let's get into the showcase. Alright guys, here's the first one, character, and it's the Stormtrooper. I don't remember his name, but anywho, we'll just start off with his weapons. If I can just get this off. Alright, so all I did was I glued this white piece to this black piece, and then I just painted that white right there, all that little white pieces, and then I glued these little 2 gray pieces. These are from the Batarang, but the silver one, or the chrome one, and I just glued on there. And I painted the black right there, and the bottom black right there. Then, to his blaster, I just painted the white right there, the white right there, there, and the red right there and there. To the figure, let's see, so I painted the bottom of the feet black, and then the black right there, and there, and in there. And then I glued this right here. If I move his arm up, I glued that right there, painted it black. And then the waist right there, I painted that all black. And then right there. And then I painted the torso, all of that. And then I glued these 3 armor pieces there, painted this dark, well, it's like a different type of black. I painted these 2 white, and then the white right there, and then the black, and then the black and the black. And then to the back, I glued this right here. This is a toothpick, paint white, and then the little black, and then I painted the back right here, all of it, all the black lines and all that. Then to the helmet, I just painted this right there, and then take off the helmet. It's just a blank face. Alright, so that's it for this figure. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, so here is the Dark BB-8, and I forgot what his name was. Like, man, I don't even remember what it was. But anywho, just to review it, I painted the whole ball black. This is a metal ball, and then I put green stuff all around, and I painted black, and then I put a lot of gray, bright gray circles all around, and then I put outlined it with dark gray. And then I put a lot of lines all around, and then there's a lot of dots, gray dots, all around this droid. And then the head is made out of clay, and then I put a magnet in the head, and then I painted it, all the details. There's a bright gray right there, I drew the hole right there, painted the red, and then a white dot, and then there's blue, and then white dots right there, bright gray, and all those gray lines right there, and there's some dark gray right there, more dark gray, all that, and then I glued these 2 pieces there, and yeah, so here it is. There's the magnet, and you see all the detail that I did, all those dark gray lines and stuff. So that's it for the Dark BB-8, or whatever his name. I'll just keep putting it, I just put right here in the corner his name. I don't remember what it was, so that's it for him, and let's move on to the next minifigure. Alright, here's the next figure, and it's one of Snoke's guards. So first we'll start off with his weapon, and all I did was, this is a Lego black piece, and I just painted those 2 spots red. Then this was from a sword from Brick Forge, and I just cut it down, and then I glued it onto this Lego piece, and I painted that red. And then this is a plastic I found, and I painted that gray. So that's it for the weapon. And then to the figure, I glued this fabric right here, painted that red, and then the dark red on there. To the torso, I just glued this right there, painted that red, and the dark red all around. There's several armor pieces on both sides, painted that red, and then outlined it with the dark red. There's a little dark red right there, and there. And then to the face, this top part is made out of green stuff, and then this is just some duct tape, and I painted that red, and then the dark red lines right there. To the back, there's a little bit of red, and then dark red all over there. So that's it for this guard. Let's move on to the next one. The next guard. Alright, so here's the next guard. So we'll first start off with his weapon. And this sword is from Brick Forge, and I just painted this bright gray and added all these dark gray lines. And then these little black lines right there. And then I painted these two tips red to the figure. I glued this skirt on, pretty much the same thing on the other one. So I just painted red, outlined it, painted all this red, outlined it all, the 7 armor pieces, and then the head, the only different thing. I glued this right here, and I painted that red, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black lines. No, not black lines, dark red lines, and then this is green stuff, painted that red, and then I painted those dark red lines right there, and then the back's a little different, so, and then I just outlined it, all the dark red, and then the red. So, yeah, that's it for him. These are all pretty short because they're all the same, except the heads are just different. So, let's move on to the final guard. And this is the leader of the guards of Snoke, I guess. So, the weapons, these are just black Lego pieces, and then the batarang right there, and I just painted that red, and then the bright gray right there, and then the tip red, and then the other one's the same. And then same thing on the armor, just painted the skirt, glued it on, I painted red, outlined it dark red, and then got more dark red right there, dark red right there. The 7 armor pieces on both sides, and outlined it dark red, and then all the dark red right there. To the face, this is made out of green stuff, this part, and then just painted red, and then the dark red lines right there. And I glued this plastic right here, and I painted that red. So, that's it for the leader guard. So let's move on to the next minifigure. Alright, the next figure is Captain Phasma. So, first off with her weapons. And this is just a plain Lego spear, and I just trimmed it down a little bit. So, yeah, she has that in the movie. And then her blaster is the same from last time. Painted all silver and the red. To the figure, I painted this whole figure silver or chrome. And then I added a lot of details, like black details to the feet on the bottom, to the knee pads, like the black right there, black right there, that right there, there. The sides, I painted that. I glued these pieces here, painted that silver or the chrome, painted this black, all the black right there, and there, and there. And then I glued these 3 pieces here, painted that the chrome color, painted that black right there, and then I added the black line right there, and then the black lines right there. Same on this side, the black lines, and then the armor, and then 2 black lines right there. Then to the cape, I painted all black, and then I painted the red, and let's see, and then the back right there, I glued that little back tank thing, and then I painted all that black right there. To the helmet, painted all chrome, and then I painted all these little black outlinings and stuff like that right there. I can take it off and show you more of the detail. I painted all those lines right there, painted that all black in there and all out there. That dot right there, painted all that. So it looks pretty good. And then her face, just plain girl face, and I glued it right there. And if I take this off, actually can't really come off right now, but yeah, that's it for Captain Phasma. I actually don't really have anything else to show on this figure, so let's move on to the next minifigure. Alright, the next figure is General Hux. So, all I did was I painted this a brighter black right there. Painted the belt dark black, and then the gray right there, and then there's a black line right there. Painted the fabric black, glued it on there, and then I added those 2 pieces right there, and painted that black. And then I painted this black, and then the gray, dark gray, bright gray, dark gray. And this side, this is supposed to be the first order symbol. That's the best I can do. And then dark gray, bright gray, dark gray. And then the face, I just painted the eyebrows. And then the hair, I just painted that that orange. And then I painted the flesh color right there. And I painted that orange color right there. And I take off the hair. So it looks like. So yeah, that's it for General Hux. Pretty short, nothing really special about him. So let's move on to the next minifigure. The next one is Kylo Ren. Sadly, I couldn't do his helmet. I didn't have time for that, but I did the rest of them. So let's do his lightsaber. I did the same design that I did on the other Kylo Ren I did for the Force Awakens. So these pieces are from Brick Forge. And I just, I had 2 other of these, and I just chopped down the end and glued it right there. And then I glued this right here, so it extends it and makes it look, you know, cooler and longer, all that detail. So yeah, that's it for the lightsaber. To the figure, there's a lot of fabric on the figure, like the skirt. Painted that, a dark gray. And then I painted all these black lines all over the figure. If you can see, it's kind of fadey. Can't really see it, like all that sparkle. That's the black lines, the dark black lines. And then this is duct tape, and I painted that dark gray as well, like the outline of it. And then the sleeve, the sleeves are, I glue fabric on there, and then I painted all those black lines. The cape, paint all black, glue that right there just to extend it and stuff. And then I painted the face, I painted the mouth, the birthmark, the eyes, and the scar, and it goes all the way down to the neck. And if I take off the hair, so it looks like, take off the face, so there's the scar, it continues all the way down. Take off the cape, so it looks like, to the back of the figure, this is the back of the skirt, and all those black lines, and then this is the same duct tape in the front, and I just painted that gray. And then this is what he looks like without his cape. So, that's what he looks like. Give you a quick 360 of him. So, yeah, that's that. So now I just put the figure back together. So that's it for Kylo Ren. So now let's do the final minifigure. And the final minifigure is Snoke himself. So let's get started. This whole figure has fabric all over him. The skirt's made out of fabric, the torso's made out of fabric, and the sleeves are made out of fabric. Paint that all gold, and then add all these black lines to just show the outlining and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty much that. And I made his flesh all messed up, because he's messed up in the movie. And then I painted this. This is supposed to be that ring that he has of that kyber crystal, that black kyber crystal. So I just painted that gold and then put a little black right there. And then to the face, I painted the eyes, the eyebrows, and I painted the mouth. And I just messed up the whole face, just scratched it all up, made it all dirty, all messed up to make it look the best I could. And I'm pretty proud of this figure. So, yeah, he doesn't really have anything else. He can't sit, but his legs can separate. So that's the only thing he can do. He can't sit down. He can't really bend because of the skirt. But yeah, so that's it for this figure. So let's end the video. Alright guys, so that's it for this side of the showcase. I hope you guys liked it. I did a lot of hard work on these figures. So yeah, and part 2 of the good guy side will be in the description, or just go to the end of this video and there'll be a video link at the end of this video. So that's it guys, so remember to like and subscribe, and may the Force be with you.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.